Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say welcome back to Worship Wednesday.
Welcome back to Wednesday.
To episode 2.
Episode 2.
Go 2.
2.
Good job. High five. Yay. So welcome back, everybody. We have a special guest today. Say hi.
Hi.
Say my name is Demaya.
My name is Demaya.
Yeah, girl. That's your name, girl. Now that my niece has made her lovely quarantine appearance in my Worship Wednesday videos, I want to make something clear. My videos are for everyone. Now, I don't want people to feel like just because I'm a Christian that I only want to hear from my church-going family. I love people, and I'm learning to love the Lord on this spiritual journey, and you all are witnessing that in the flesh. I don't know what stage of this journey I'm on, but I'm learning as I go. And so I want people to feel free to comment, feel free to give their questions or their suggestions on things to read or things to watch or what have you. However, the negativity will not be tolerated. So, now that everybody is welcomed to Worship Wednesdays, let's start at the beginning. Now, I don't remember much about going to church a lot all the time. However, I do remember the church that we were going to had closed its doors when I was 7. A year later, my grandmother passes away, and she was the foundation of my family. So ever since then, my mom never forced us to go to church. She constantly encouraged us to pray, and to just kind of take the time to thank the Lord for things that we have in our life. And so fast forward to 9 years later, at the mere age of 16, I get invited to an apostolic church. And I get baptized. When I say I had no idea what it meant to be baptized, I was literally didn't want to be rude and was just going with the flow as a guest. And so, I do remember feeling peace after that. Like, it was very peaceful after being baptized, and I didn't know what to do. And then, like, literally right after that, I started volunteering all the time, getting involved at buku programs when I was in my teenage years. I started a job, and it was just like everything was moving in my life. But during that time, I was also dealing with abuse. And so trying to stay busy as much as possible to not deal with the problem at hand. However, at the age of 17, trying to do all of that, I ended up getting in trouble for stupid stuff at school. My grades started slipping. I wasn't sleeping well, wasn't eating right, and things just kind of took a turn for the worst. So I remember my spring semester of my junior year, I get caught skipping class and landed myself in GLC, which is the General Learning Center for all my Ripple Rockets out there with Coach Mormon. And so I land in GLC, and he's like, girl, what the heck you doing in here? And we basically had a whole conversation about what I did to get in there. And throughout that conversation, he throws in the idea that I should start a mentoring program. And that day literally birthed the Sister to Sister mentoring program, which is the poster you see on the wall back there. Now, from then on, he introduces me to Pastor Kenneth James Rush of the Healing Place. And that was my first initial church family. Prior to that, I did not have a church home. I was literally just visiting churches out the wazoo, and I kind of made a place there because they welcomed me, they helped pray for me, and helped me get through the most traumatic experience in my life, y'all. When I say this church helped me in ways they have no idea, listen, they welcomed me as their daughter, and that was that. Side note, I don't understand why we as Christians think that as soon as we join a church, that everything is going to fall in line in our lives. Me, on the other hand, I think that the Lord removes everything that literally makes us comfortable and forces us to rely on Him. Things were going as planned. My program that I was planning was moving forward. I was involved in a lot, and literally in 4 months, I planned the foundation for sister to sister mentoring, right? Like field trips, activities, lesson plans, done before the school year even started. Now, even though things are going well for my program, my life, a hot mess. I was dealing with the most trying time in my life while trying to move forward with everything else. And so because of that, it forced me to go to church more. It forced me to pray more. It forced me to just be more involved in a lot to keep busy. Now, October 12th, 2009, Sister to Sister had its first meeting of the year, and after a few months, the girls started to get comfortable and they started to learn more about me. I started to learn more about them. However, once we got back from winter break in the spring semester, the girls started to notice me like not sleeping well. I'm not as engaged as I should have been. And so they kept asking me what was wrong. So I just kept pushing it off. But at the time, again, I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating right. Like everything was just all over, started to get all over the place and out of control. And so one of the girls that came to me and told me about a situation that was happening to her, and I simply told her that she should tell her parents and just come out in the open with the situation. Luckily, we were able to help her and guide her through that. And now she is a beautiful mom and a wonderful fiance. And she'll be getting married soon. And I will be attending her wedding. Hopefully, we're off punishment by then, y'all. Please hope that we're off punishment so I can attend this beautiful wedding, okay? But because of me giving her that advice, it made me realize like I needed to take my own. Like I could not just be helping all these girls through whatever they were going through and avoiding my own situation. So because of me helping her, I was able to take my own advice and come clean about everything that was going on in my life. Like I told my mom, I told my brothers, and that was the most trying, most devastating time in my life. And so it was rough, but through it all, I was able to come through. And like even to this day, like I'm still in the process of healing from that, but I'm at a place where I'm okay, you know. But at the time, it was just so much. Like I feel like I had just threw my mama a curveball and was like, whoosh, here you go. The world is on you now, Mom, you know. So, but in that was healing because I finally got an opportunity to just let go of this burden that I was facing. And after telling that, that's when life really hit the fan. Okay, like after coming clean about everything that I was dealing with, when I say life hit the fan, it hit the fan. Like I had just graduated high school and went on to college. However, I was coming back and forth home to go between college and the courts. My program had crashed. I was losing volunteers. I had lost my faculty facilitator. My grades were slipping. Like life just took a complete 360 within 2 years, y'all. Within 2 years, it was just a lot. It was a lot. And so what really helped me throughout that trying time was going to church. Like, I had a church family that would call me when I wasn't home. I was going to church when I was home. And it was just a way for me to cope with everything that was just kind of overlapping itself and just kind of taking control over my life. So after all of that, all of the healing, all of the praying and counseling and group sessions, I leave once college to go to another school. And this was when I started at Ball State in 2012 because I needed to gain my control back. I felt like I needed a fresh start. And so there I found a new church home. I joined the gospel choir on campus and kind of got back to being my regular self. And so here I am as a daughter, a sister, an auntie of 4 beautiful nieces and nephews, a mentor, and a Ball State alum, as a witness to say that if it was not for me repenting and surrendering to the Lord, I don't know where I would be or where my peace would be coming from. Like, I cannot even explain the trauma that I have been through. And I am still here to this day. Okay? Now I am currently attending Absolute Worship Church, and I'm excited about developing roots there. I'm excited about the people. I'm excited about the growth of the church and just happy about what's going forward in my life right now. But I will say that after counseling, after group sessions, and after prayer and mentoring, I am here before you in the flesh to let you know what my life has been like throughout this journey. And yes, it's been ugly, it's been amazing, and it's been traumatic, but I am here and I know my strength, and it's been a journey, and I'm learning to embrace that now. So I said all that to say, I'm a crybaby, y'all, so just let me be, okay? I'm a crybaby. But I say all that to say that hopefully my story can be a light for somebody to let you know that you're going to go through the ups and downs of your journey. You're going to experience the highs and the lows. But if you continue and you have the faith and you just keep going, nothing can stop you. Nothing can provide that peace for you. So, I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. I pray that you all embrace your journey. You know, you never know. You never know where this journey will take you. You never know what blessing you will be for somebody else. Just embrace it, because nobody can walk your journey but you. So I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday, and I pray that you all enjoy your journey.